Hey everybody, it's Tallara and welcome back to Sea of Stars, Throes of the Watchmaker. As you can see, we're here at the Ivory Towers, where the Solstice Warriors, or as they're better known now, the Solstice Troop, is preparing to confront the Narcissus King. That's right, there is an evil twin of Zale and of Valir, but we're taking them on one at a time. This one is Zale's evil twin, and he is called the Narcissus King. From what we can tell, the name seems pretty spot on. This guy really likes looking at his reflection in the mirror, and we're here to put a stop to him. So it's time for us to explore the Ivory Towers area. If this is anything like the previous area, the Rail Forest, I've got a feeling we've got quite the adventure ahead of us. But for now, off we go. I guess we're going to start by climbing these vines. The music here is really, really freaking cool. I love it so far. I mean, I've loved all the music in the game so far, so the Ivory Towers section is no exception, but I do like to comment on the fact that the music is just absolutely incredible. Alright, from here, looks like we've got a giant corn that we can harvest, and then we're gonna get right into our first battle. This is against two Koggos, who are very big, very armored, and have very big shields. So let's see what we can do here. They both have 88 HP, which is obviously a lot. Much more HP than any of our characters actually have, now that I mention it. Our thickest character, if you will, is Artificer, and he has 69 HP, so we're not quite as thick as these guys, that's for sure, but you'd have to imagine we're a little bit more agile, and hopefully that means we do more damage, maybe? I don't know. We actually didn't do much damage there, so not a good start. What's a highway donkey? Oh my god. What the heck was that? That was so weird. Okay, I guess we'll focus on one of these guys at a time. Probably seems like the best thing to do. 22 damage. Yep, these guys are thick, that's for sure. Alright, Artie. Take this guy down. Beautiful. Alright, one left. Another highway donkey, though. Choo-choo! Alright, Zale, throw a pie at Valir. She'll love it, I promise. There we go. See, look. Ah, she's feeling refreshed. Now, let's do a Lunebo. Perfect. Next up, Leapfrog. I'm finally starting to get the hang of the timing on some of these moves. Obviously, starting the new DLC has been super fun, but it's also been challenging because we've got so many new game mechanics, so many new moves to get a hang of. I think I'm slowly but surely getting the hang of it, which is a good sign. Alright, down go the cog boys. We can grab the corn and butter that they left behind. And then we can step on this button, which I think, yeah, it's going to open a nice, easy way for us to get back to the entrance. Now, before we go inside the big building, I definitely want to explore the grounds out here. Oh, wow, there's a statue of the Narcissus King. Now, the thing is, I'm honestly mostly impressed at the speed of construction of the Narcissus King. We only just came into this clockwork world mere hours ago, maybe a couple of days in-game. But the fact that he has full giant statues of himself already commissioned and on display is honestly impressive. The Narcissus King works quick. Alright, we found a metamaterial lens. What is that? I assume it's something for Artie? Yes, it is. It's scientifically accurate and gives him a great boost to attack and magic attack, so we will take that. One thing I really like about the Ivory Towers so far is the color palette. I love the red and gold on white. It's such a striking color palette. I really, really like it. We'll give it up to the Narcissus King. He may be a little narcissistic, but he's got taste. Over here, we've got a recipe for bar papa. Barba papa? And then we can hop down. I guess from here we're going inside? No, it's not going to be that easy, because how do we open the door? Oh, I can see from this angle there's a button there right on top of the entrance. I didn't notice this when I was climbing the vines. But yeah, I think we can actually jump down right here. There we go. Perfect. Into the castle. Just inside, we've got a milk machine on the left, a save point on the right, and a campfire in the middle. Let's rest up. And now we'll head north. What do we have here? Some more railroad tracks. Oh! And some shoddy construction. I guess if the Narcissus King really did speed through construction, clearly he cut a few corners because this place is falling apart. Huh, alright. It's sealed shut. We'll need to activate these 4 symbols somehow. The 4 symbols on the corner of that. Okay. Well, I don't think we can go back this way because the bridge broke. Okay. What we can do is head left down these vines. Yeah, this place is very majestic. As much as I don't want to applaud narcissism, I gotta give it up to Zale's evil twin. This place is absolutely fantastic. Alright, so it looks like we need to... Oh god, everything's falling apart. No, okay, it didn't fall apart. Oh, yes it did, but it gave me enough time to get across first, which is very nice. So it looks like we need to rearrange the track, maybe? Let's see what happens when we go this way. Man, everything is falling apart! This place sucks. What is this? Looks like a useless pile of junk. Excuse me, Valir. Spike, you still got that membrane design? You bet. Artie? I'll just be a moment. Then this goes here, and... Behold, my new invention. You got the mule drone. Press A near compatible objects to put them into a ball and deploy them elsewhere. Okay, so if this lights up, presumably... Whoa! We interact with it. We steal the floor from there and put it over here instead. Okay, this is really gonna come in handy. Thanks, Artie. So now, whenever these icons are lit up, I guess that indicates we can use the mule drone. And then we can grab the pieces of track and put them down. Oh, this is cool. This is gonna open up so many new possibilities for us in terms of exploration and puzzle solving. Alright, we got the hang of this now. Let's try this again. Whee! Oh, it's like a roller coaster in here. Hopefully these tracks are a little bit better made than the rest of the construction. Alright, from here. Ah, yes, okay. This allows us to head west quite a ways, where we see some monsters. Alright, perfect. Let's kick some butt now, shall we? Combo spectacle strike on the one in the middle. Bye-bye! From here, we'll go Juggernaut. And Cannonball Trampoline. Boing, 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 move quickly! Alright. Starfall. Uh-oh. Nice sail. Timed that perfectly. Time for a little Lunibo. Down, and down, and down, and down. One thing I've realized is that the longer Valir stays down, the more energy it takes. She can't hold it forever. So what I need to do, which I hadn't been doing up to this point, is between red lines, I need to come back up for air, I think. And that allows me to actually use that attack longer. I think so. Alright, so we took down those enemies, and from here we can grab 2 ice creams. Heck yeah. Inside we've got... Whoa. There he is! The Narcissus King! So this is the great Zale, guardian of the sun. Tell me, do you truly care about the people you protect? Or is being seen as a hero just that endearing to you? What? No, that's not why I... Ah, the many delights of denial. You can pretend all you want, but I know your soul. Perhaps you should take a moment to contemplate. Dang, are you okay? Whoa, what do we have now? Some sort of like weird painting? Oh, we've got to complete the painting. Okay, I see. I see. So what would be bottom left? Probably... Well, this would be bottom middle. So let's start with this. Okay, yep, and we got a little chirp to indicate that that is indeed correct. This is probably bottom left. No, not quite. The arm didn't line up. This bottom right. It's gonna take some trial and error, obviously, and then we've got to get up higher to put in the other pieces. Yep, that one's right. Okay, and then a right arm is probably next. Yep. Perfect, perfect. And then top right is probably that. Now we're gonna have to get up one tier higher to put that one in, though. Aha! That'll make our life easier. There we go. Wow, there is so many paintings of Zale everywhere. The Narcissus King, again, very aptly named. I've never seen someone wear so much eyeliner and use so many mirrors. Alrighty, this is the face, obviously. Wow, this is quite a big painting of you, Zale. And this should be, this wasn't bottom left, right? So this must be middle left. Oh, how did I get on that platform? Okay, well, if this one's not middle left, then one of these has to be middle left. It must be this one. No, that's the top. Are we positive that this doesn't go here? Yeah, pretty positive. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's try this one there. Yeah. So the arm must be in the middle, and the shoulder must be at the bottom. This must not be a shoulder. Oh yeah, it looked like a shoulder. That's why I was so confused. But it was the other side of his skirt? Question mark. Okay. So then from here, this is what we do. Perfect. Last piece. There you are, Zale. What do you think of your giant painting? Oh, there's people in here. I don't really like the place, but Narcissus King is kind of a cool name. I guess so. And here we've got some more guards. Alright. Let's start off with a combo on the one in the middle. Taking it down right away. One hit KO, just what you like to see. And then we'll go and Tart on himself. That's right, Narcissus King. I mean Zale. Time to pie yourself. Take yourself a little bit less seriously, perhaps. Speaking of less serious, it's time for cannonballs on trampolines. Alright. Starfall! Good block, Artie. Down he goes. Just one left. Bye-bye! That gives us 180 experience points. So now, obviously, right away, my eye is drawn to this floating scroll here. How are we going to grab that? I guess we'll find out in a second. First, we should eat some caramel corn as a team. And I'm also going to get some ice cream for Artie. And then, oh, we can go down this hole, I think. Aha! Valir and Zale learn a new combo. Juggle Core! Whoa! Juggle Core. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I guess we climb back up the vines and place this piece of floor that we picked up. I'll just try it here, which allows us to activate this button. Aha! Which gives us a grapple point. Okay. So then we go floop, and pick this thing back up. And I guess we'll put it on the other side now. Switch! Perfect. Good thing we got that grapple point. Take you, put you here, and we move on. Okay, looks like we're outside. We're getting kind of high up. I think we're on the back side as well. Got some climbing to do. Oh, what is this? Ah, that's the first key, I guess, for the main gate. It also summons a laser bridge. That's pretty freaking cool. Alright. We can drop that ladder so we can get up here anytime much more easily. And now let's go across this bridge. Whoa! We travel across with style. Also, how many statues did the Nurse's King commission? There are so many around here. That is bananas. Alright. Lunebo! Yeah! Oh yeah, look how much longer I could keep going there once I let Valir come up for air partway through. Cannon down, 3 clockwork bots to go, including Highway Donkey. Some more Highway Donkeys. I'm not sure how to block this one. Cannonball trampoline! Great job. That did so much damage to the wizard down on the bottom left. Love to see it. Alright, let's try out our new ability, Juggle Core. It does moderate bonk, fire, and magic damage to a single target. So we'll do it to whoever's got the most HP left. Hold A to enter limbo pose, then release to send pins flying. Huh? Okay, I clearly did that wrong because that did no damage. Wow, I feel so stupid right now. We just used that combo attack and it did absolutely nothing at all. I guess I have to use Valir kind of like a baseball bat to hit them? It felt weird. I guess that's why I hesitated. I didn't think I would be hitting the projectiles with Valir. But not doing so may be our downfall right now because Ertie's the only one still alive. Okay, my guy. Time to eat some popcorn and just wait for the rest of the troop to wake up from their nap. Oh my god. Ow. Phew, Valir's back. Alright, Valir. Take down this wizard. Nice. And then Artie, eat some more popcorn. As much popcorn as your little robot mouth can hold. Alright. I think unfortunately Valir's gonna go down again, because these donkey moves are insanely powerful. But Zale's back. Time for a little juggernaut. Beauty. Alright, one left. Let's go, Artie. Whew. That was a tough little fight right there. Thankfully, we did level up, so it was well worth it. GG's, everybody. Zale, Artie, Valir, take a bow. And Zale learns a new skill, sun balancing. Okay, cool. We'll have to check that out. We'll grab our spoils and our butter. And then I guess we're going in... Oh, wait, nope, court. Now we're going in this building, I guess. Ah, there he is again. Look at yourself, so devoted to duty that you've forgotten who you are. Do you even know what you want beyond this tiresome protector role? Have you no clue as to how it serves you? Face it, Zale, we're the same. You hide behind your morals, but deep down you crave the same recognition, the same admiration which I inspire. You're just a twisted version of me. I'm nothing like him. Am I? Don't be ridiculous, Zale. He's an egotistical maniac. It seems you need some more time to reflect on your true nature. Wow, I'm really starting to hate this guy. Okay, I guess we got a new puzzle ahead of us. Who are you, though? It's weird in here. I feel like I have to justify why I like what I like, as if my value had to be calculated according to the Narcissus King's criteria. Then you should leave, buddy. That doesn't sound like a good environment for you. Okay, what's this all about? Oh. Oh, we've got to build a statue. Okay, if that's the case, then we must need to rearrange the blocks, or we broke it already. Okay. So let's see if we can get some new blocks. There we go. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have took a more closer look at what each of these symbols represented before I went to get a new block. Let's see, what does this one look like? So the two lines are feet. Okay. So we definitely need feet first, so that's right. Okay, so feet. And then what about this button? Ah, this brings us to another area. Okay, so I obviously don't know what this is, but we're gonna hope it's torso. And then we'll go up the side and hopefully get head. First, Zale had to make a statue, or a painting of himself, rather, and now he's making a statue. Alright. Let's see. Is this gonna work? No! Dang it! Okay, so we gotta do it the opposite way. So feet were right, but the other two were opposite. There we go. Statue complete. And with that, the door opens. So I guess the Narcissus King is just gonna make us do a bunch of narcissistic puzzles before we can challenge him. Seems weird, but at the same time, seems right on brand, so... Is that real gold? I don't know. It might be. This place is very shiny, although, again, very shoddy workmanship, so don't always judge a book by its cover. I heard a guard saying reflection opens the way earlier. What do you think he meant? I'm sure that means something. But first, we'll take out these guys. Alrighty. Down they go. Now let's see more what that person meant about a mirror. Oh. That's a good sign. Okay. Ah, and then we can actually bring the mirror with us. Okay, interesting. But then where do we want to put the mirror, I guess? Oh, you can see, actually, when you put this mirror in, buttons actually activate here. You can see in the mirror. Oh, so what are we supposed to do? We put the mirror in, and then you can see this one is lit up, this one is lit up, and this one is lit up. Oh, so then we replicate the pattern on this side. So like that. No, wait, they're opposite though. So it's not this one, it's this one. That one, that one, that one. Yeah. Okay, got it. So that's what we need to do for every mirror, I guess. Perfect. So from here, it's that one and that one. Yep. And then we'll go back up here. The mirror really does reveal all, hey? Oh, okay, I don't need to do this one. Just gotta come down and do this one. And this one is the middle, left, right, closest to the mirror. Dunzo! Another puzzle solved, allowing us to proceed forward through the castle. Whoever is responsible for polishing these floors is doing a heck of a job, because I can also see my reflection in these. The floors may as well be mirrors. They're so shiny. Alright, back outside again. Where do we go from here? Up, up, up we go. Where we stop, nobody knows, except at this treasure chest, where we find a rune-bound plating. Let's equip that to... I guess it goes to Zale? Nope. Must be for Ernie. Yes. Runebound plating. A powerful alloy mixed with a dash of magic. Ooh. Very nice. And then we'll go in here. Alright, here's the second key for the door. Two down, two to go. Clearly we know what our objective is here. I think we're going to have to go to all four corners of the castle grounds. I can see something sparkling right there. Yeah, Fruity Roll! Gotta keep your eyes out for sparkles, everybody. Fruity Roll gives max HP plus 3. Let's give that to Valir. And now we can hop on this bridge, and as I said, go hunt down some more buttons. Presumably there are 2 more still to go. So let's fight. I wanted to show you guys the new skill that Zale got. I tried it out in the last battle, and I thought it was really cool, so I wanted to make sure you guys had a chance to see it. I've also fully got the limbo down. Well, I say that and I didn't finish it, but earlier I actually finished the limbo. I got to the point where I simply ran out instead of collapsing from exhaustion, so that was cool too. So we're working on it slowly but surely. Becoming the best troop that we can be. Alright, Artie. Actually, I think Artie can just do a regular attack and that cannon will go down. Yep. Perfect. And now I'll show you Zale's new attack. This is Sun Balancing. A star-powered fire projectile that splashes to nearby targets, which is always nice. And this is really cool. So I'm like rolling on this ball of fire, and you have to try to collect these stars, which is a lot harder than it looks because controlling this ball is difficult. But the more stars you get, the bigger the ball gets, and then we get to kick these stupid clockwork robots right in their stupid clockwork robot faces. So that's a pretty cool new ability. Grab some butter, and then... Ooh, I can go around the right side and climb these vines. Inside here, we get a glass cannon. What does that do? Max HP minus 40%, but skills cost minus 2 MP. Ooh. So if I equip that, Zale's HP goes down to 51. I mean, we'll give it a try. I might regret it. I might take it off immediately. But we'll try Zale in the glass cannon build and go from there. Are these badges? I don't know. Maybe? I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. First, though, we're going to save our game and take use of the amenities that are here for us, including the campfire, which we can rest at. And then, is this a merchant? Yes. Howdy, travelers. Need anything for the journey ahead? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, wow. He's got a lot of stuff, especially recipe caramel corn. I want that. Everything else, well, the performer's finery will be an upgrade for Zale. But I definitely want the recipe. What do I have to sell? Oh, we can sell these clown noses, which are apparently a hot commodity around here. So we'll grab that caramel corn, and then let's see if I have enough for performer's finery as well. I can sell my old equipment that I'm not using anymore. Yep, perfect. We can buy that and equip it right on Zale, sell his old stuff, and that's good. That's everything we need, I think, or everything I want. So with that, we should be able to do a little cooking. Yeah, so caramel corn is great because it applies plus 40% HP to the entire party. So let's pop a little caramel corn. We also haven't made any barba papa yet, aka cotton candy. It's lacking substance, but always brings joy, so let's make some of that as well. Alright. I guess we'll save my game again now that I did all of that. And let's continue exploring. This is a really, really big area here. Narcissus King appears quite accomplished. I can't help but wonder which skill he learned first. Oh. We must have to put them in order. So painting seems like it was right. Which is weird because painting's not the first icon. Oh, wait, but there's only one paintbrush. There's one paintbrush, 4 hammers, 3 lutes, and 2 quills. So is it paintbrush, quill, lute, hammer? Aha! Dang, Zale, can you really do all this? Or are these just the Narcissus King's talents? I don't know if talents pass between evil and not-so-evil twins or not. But regardless, another puzzle solved. Does that mean another key awaits us? Probably, but before we get to it, we've got a Daredevil's Raiment. Ooh. Only available to those who have proven themselves on stage. Well, apparently Valir has, because she's able to equip it. The floors are immaculate, but I must say, this would look even better if the gem's reflection were aligned with the ornate doorframe. Okay. Also, I assume this lady is at least in part responsible for how clean and shiny these floors are. But alright, something about the gems aligning. Oh, I see now, the gem. And then I see the lights. I gotta be honest, I don't fully know what I did there. Which is problematic for trying to replicate it on the second floor, but hey, we'll get to that in a second. Let's take these guys out first. Okay, so I'm wondering if this is similar to the paintings and that I just need to count the number of things here and go accordingly. So like this one is 1. Okay, and then we come out of 1, so then we go in 2. Then we go in 3. Oh, I think I understand. I don't think it's as simple as going 1, 2, 3, 4. I think what the arrows do is indicate the motion of the crystal. So we need to move it in front of all 4 doors to eliminate all of the little lights. So if that's the case, if we go, we'll have to get it all the way up there. What happens if I come in here? That should move it 3 to the left if I understand the mechanics right. Yes. And then because it went 3 to the left, then it reset there in the middle. So if I go here now... Oh, okay. It's taking me this long to figure out what I'm actually supposed to do. We need to move the light so it's under the main door. These little doors don't matter. These little doors simply allow you to move the crystal. We just need to make sure it's lined up with the big main ornate door, as the villager said. Okay, okay. It has taken some time to figure this one out. So if I go in number 3 here, it'll move it 3 to the right, which will be in front of the main door. 1, 2, 3. Not quite, okay. So everything here only moves in groups of 3, so there's no point. Or I guess if I move it all the way to the end, though, does it reset? Sorry, I'm literally just talking myself through this puzzle at this point. Because this is difficult. Okay, so now if it's here, the only way we can get back to the right is if we push it left first to go right, essentially. So if I go in this one, 1, 2, 3, and now we go in this one. Okay, this may have been the trickiest puzzle yet. That one was definitely a little bit tricky. But we got it. There was something invigorating about this place at first, but now I just get a sense that my life is missing things I only want because someone else says they're the right things to want. Wow, that's deep. Okay. Anyway, inside we go for the next button, but unfortunately it's not going to be as easy as some of the other ones were, because there are guards inside. Teeny tiny mini guards. Finally got the perfect timing on that, which is nice. Well, let's see if we can finish them off with a little trampoline action. Not quite. These guys are thick. They have so much armor. It can be tough to take them down. Alright, down goes one. Now it's just time for the other. First, though, we're gonna pie ourselves in the face. Nice. And... attack. Nice. Alright, we got that down now. Highway donkey! Down go the guards. Great work, everybody. Let's hit this button, and then there should be just one more to go. There's our final light bridge to travel on. Whee! Perfect. More enemies await, of course. The Narcissus King is nothing if not paranoid enough to be well guarded. Let's start off with some heap frog. Nice! That actually went really, really well. Took out 2 enemies, just leaving the wizard. And down he goes as well. And grab our victory sugar cubes, as well as our victory corn. And what do we have down here? Another secret room with, presumably, another puzzle for us to solve. Yes, what do we have here? A whole bunch of levers. Holy crap, like all of the levers. All of the levers, period. Oh, it's like a puzzle. I see. So we need to build some sort of pattern? But how do I know what the pattern is? Okay, clearly it's not as simple as just flicking all the ladders. Or levers, sorry, not ladders. Is there some sort of guidance as to what sort of symbol I'm supposed to be making? I mean, this looks like it has a little face in the middle, to be honest with you. Okay. Some of them look like they're kind of just putting a shadow. They're not actually really doing anything. So what if I just take off the shadow ones? And leave that green thing. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I had to do. Wow, I was really spitballing there. Apparently, that was a portrait of her, which I never would have guessed, but we'll take it because look what we got. Time Rune 5. Heck yeah. This place really is the epitome of narcissism. So many self-portraits and statues and all that good stuff, but we'll take our time rune and now we'll get out of here. Okay. So this should be the final building we need to investigate. What do we have in here? Even more statues, of course, of course. We've also got giant butter and a helpful villager. Hanging out here, I learned that there's no value left in doing anything once you've got a good picture to show off. To stay on top of everyone else, it's better to diversify. Did you get the podium right? I want to keep exploring. Narcissus King is so smart. He does things just long enough to be able to project a wide range of abilities. Doesn't waste a single minute beyond that. Okay. God, they all love Narcissus King so much, don't they? So what do I have to do here? Oh, there's 3 little sections right here. So do I just have to push all 3 statues up top? I'm worried there's an order. This seems too easy. Wow. No, it really was that easy. Okay, you know what? We'll take it. We put him first, second, and third on the podium. He got all the medals in whatever event he was competing in. And on we go. Would you look at that? Everything is so grandiose here. It truly is. Grandiose is a good word for it, actually. Narcissus King has really gone above and beyond. Really over the top, if you will. Okay, what's the grapple point? Ah, chest, nice. Found a Tossmaster's bracelet. It's an upgrade, offers comfort and freedom of movement. 2 things we love in our clothing. And then since we're over here, I can grab that. The door is locked, but if we go here, we totally got the jump on those guys. I feel like we really scared them. They were kind of like, hey, wait, what the heck? Surprise! The troops here. finally managed to block that. I think that was the first time I've blocked Highway Donkey. Ugh, unfortunately it wasn't enough though. We need to eat some caramel corn. Stat! Alright, and then we're gonna go Lunabo. There we go. Lots of damage, lots of healing. That's the way we like it. And now time for a little leapfrog. Hop! Hop! Nice! Welcome back to the fight, Zale. I'm gonna go combo Heat Frog on these guys. Ooh, does a lot of damage. Not quite enough, though. Let's finish this. Perfecto. Okay, from here, I can't go any further. Okay, so clearly this is not the right way. Just have to take this one. Oh, and then take this. And put this here. Looks right. Okay. From here, I feel like I need to get over there. So maybe what I do is put that there, this there, grab that. Yeah. Now, can I climb these little vines? Sure can. Puzzle solved, I think. Yeah! Phew, I was worried I jinxed myself there for a second. Got a little ahead of myself, but no, puzzle was indeed solved. And now away we go. These old knees need a break. This must be the sea of stairs everyone's been talking about. I mean, yeah, if you've climbed all the way up here, that certainly must be hard on the knees. Regardless, we did make it to the top. Hopefully our knees are doing okay, and we get that final button. That opens the big door, which I can only presume is hiding the Narcissus King. We've explored this whole area. It's been a pretty big one, actually. It's taken us close to, well, over an hour, actually, to explore this place. So it's probably about time for us to put in a well-earned boss fight. First, though, we go across the light bridge. I'm gonna make sure we save and rest, just in case there is, in fact, a boss fight awaiting us. And then, up we go. To the big door. Whoa, those are some big shoes. I thought the statues we saw before were big. This statue puts them to shame. It's so big that I think we're gonna have to ride a little roller coaster up and around it. The epitome of narcissism. Nice. Alright, if I had known there was going to be another save point here, I wouldn't have bothered to backtrack, but that's alright. Let's go remove the mask of vanity, shall we? Oh, and look who it is! We're coming face to face with the puppeteer as well! Organic onlookers and clockwork customers alike, step right up. This is a performance not to be missed. Tonight, and tonight only, we have a performance that will surely rock your socks clean off. A daring display of infused insecurity shaped into sheer bellicose beauty. A stunning symmetry of sin visible on its very visage. The one, the only, Narcissus King! Ah, at last, welcome to my throne room, where true power resides, unburdened by childish ideals. Do you like what you see? This is where you could have stood, if only you'd embraced who you really are. We get it, big guy. You're full of yourself. This isn't a joke, Valir. Hey, I was just trying to lighten the mood. We've faced worse, right? She's laughing because she doesn't understand. Some partner you have there, completely unaware of what you're hiding. Come then, show me if your courage is real, or if you're just another child playing hero in the light. Showtime! And as expected, we're getting right into the boss battle. We're fighting him. I'm surprised there isn't a throne here, to be honest. I was just gonna say we're fighting him in the throne room, and I guess perhaps this is the throne room. But for someone as vain and narcissistic as this guy, I am very surprised there is no throne. What there is, though, is mirrors, and Narcissus King's ego is charging the mirrors. One of Narcissus King's mirrors has started to charge his ultimate attack. Hit the crank to the right to keep the spotlights away from the mirrors. Okay. That's good to know. So we want to keep him out of the spotlight. Absolutely. I hate to say this because I don't want it to go to his head, but Narcissus King is kind of cool. If we're being completely honest. Also, I did not realize that multi-target effects would target that lever, which is going to target the mirrors, which is not at all what I wanted to do, but it all worked out, thankfully. Alright, I think it's time for us to do a little sun balancing. Oh no. I think I targeted the lever again. Well, there's splash damage, so it's going to hit both of them. That's so frustrating that the lever is something you need to take into account. I understand why, because when the time comes, like right now, we need to be able to hit it, but at the same time, I'm losing so many attacks because I'm accidentally hitting that lever. Alright, I've got to be a little bit more slow and meticulous about this to make sure I'm actually hitting the correct target. So like right here, Juggernaut, not Crank, Narcissus King. Alright. And then we'll go... Well, there's no point in going... Honestly, there's no point in really using Artie's attacks because half of his skills are just going to hit the crank, which is just a waste of damage. So I'm going to save his MP and only use single target attacks so we don't hit the crank and end up moving the mirror to places we don't want, or moving the light to places we don't want, and or wasting our damage on the crank. So we gotta focus on this guy and his reverse sunballs. What the heck? Dang, okay. This is a great time for Artie to turn into a healer and use 2-bit Bim to heal Zale. Nice! Perfect timing there, too. Now we gotta hit that crank. Perfect. Get out of the spotlight. Deal with this. Artie. Boosted regular attack. Man, this guy just doesn't quit, does he? Is your full-time job turning on spotlights? Uh-oh. Symmetry of Sin. I think this is his ultimate move. We weren't able to stop it. Holy crap! Ouch! We somehow all survived that. Never mind. Well, we did. But then there was a follow-up attack that poor Valir did not survive. Alright, get out of there. Oh my god. I said, get out of there! Oh my god. I can't stop him! What the heck? He just jumps between mirrors. There we go. Cannonball? What the heck is a cannonball? Oh, this is not good. Alright, Artie. Eat some popcorn. Valir. Give Zale some cotton candy. Alright, we're all back on our feet. Artie. Supercharged attack. 45 damage. Very nice. Get out of here, you stupid clockwork guard! So many mirrors, so many spotlights. Reverse sunballs. Get him out of that spotlight, Valir. Good job. Oh, interesting. This is almost like the Moonerang ability that Valir had in the first game. And whoa, if you can time it well enough, you can actually knock that right back at him. That's pretty cool. We took no damage there, but he took a lot. Speaking of a lot, we have done a ton of damage against this guy. He can't stand for much longer. I hope. Plop! Poor Valir, I feel like he's always targeting her. For a quick pie to the face. I love the silly cartoon noise he makes after to shake the pie off. That's so great. Here comes everyone's favorite spotlight guard. And here comes the ultimate attack. Yeah, so it gets to the point, I think, like, you can prolong the ultimate move for as much as possible, but I think eventually, no matter what, it seems like he's gonna charge it. Because you can't keep him out of the mirrors and the spotlight forever. Is he down? He's getting down. You can see he looks a little fatigued there in that last animation. We might be almost done here. Alright, caramel corn. Artie. Regular attack. Welcome back, Valir. I'll give you the honor of hitting the crank. And here comes the ultimate move again. Oh my god. Thank god we have one caramel corn left to do some healing. Because that was bad. We survived with 1 HP apiece. Guess we're gonna have to go Looney Bow. I don't necessarily want to hit the crank, but we've got to do healing. So we'll just hit the crank a whole bunch too, and it'll be fine. I mean, at this point, I just need to get him away from the mirrors and the light, so maybe this will help. Whew. Alright. Let's get him out of there. No! Oh, this might kill us! This guy is crazy strong! The whole mechanic of charging up his ultimate at the mirror. No! Our first death of the DLC. It took over 4 hours, many battles. We knew it was coming. Alas, it happened against the Narcissus King, which hurts more than usual. But hey, we're not gonna stay down for long. I'm gonna go retry that battle, and hopefully the next cut will be me celebrating victory. Woo! Down he goes. That was a really tough fight. It took me 2 more attempts since the last one you saw, but we finally took down the Narcissus King. And he says, "Impossible! How can perfection fail me so?" "You're doing the hair wrong." Oh my god, what an epic final line before he kicks his evil twin into next Tuesday. Are you okay, Zale? It's just... what if he's right? I don't think you're like him. Not at all. Poor Zale. It must be hard to come up against your twin like that and see enough similarities that you start to doubt yourself, but it's clear, obviously, that Zale and the Narcissus King are not one and the same. Zale uses an appropriate amount of eyeliner, for instance. Now, the Narcissus King is dead, so it is time for us to get the heck out of here. We are going to quickly rest. I'm going to do a little bit of cooking here while we have the opportunity. I'll save my game, and then I'll see you guys back at the entrance to the Ivory Towers. The Great Pantouf will be the end of them, Poof. A grand finale for the ages, Piff. They will never see it coming. They will never feel it killing. We will display so much guile. We will spring a trap so vile. Well, that's ominous. Alright, so I guess Piff and Poof are building their own trap, but for now we managed to make it out of the Ivory Towers. Zale's evil twin is defeated, and next up I can only assume it's going to be Valier's. So, we'll head back to the town of Horloge and pick up the story from there. For now though, thanks everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our time today in the Ivory Towers, and I will see you guys back here soon as we continue the story of Throes of the Watchmaker.